Alright, what's up guys? Today we're going to be opening up this Soul Fusion Special Edition display box. I'm going to probably upload more content about this. Maybe I'll open some more of these if this one goes well. But this has really good stuff all around. It's probably one of the best special editions we've ever had. It has 4 very usable cards. You rarely see that. Like, for example, the Maximum Crisis one really sucked. Had 4 cards that were never even used. This one actually has 4 cards that are used. We have Summon Sorceress, Isolde, Neo-Space Connector, and the Prank Kids, can't read it, but Prank Kids card. Basically 4 very cool cards, and then overall the set's pretty good too. Nothing to, here it is, Prank Kids Roxy's. And Isolde. I really can't complain because this was a $25 card just like a week ago. So we got our 2 promos there, and then let's get to opening some of these packs. Of course, this is the unlimited version. Looking for some of the Thunder Dragons. This is a cool card. Unfortunately, the archetype's like 3 cards, so it kind of sucks, but I think it's pretty cool. Extra Foolish Burial, and here's the other card, Goki Pole. That's actually the card right there. You got a Predaplant and a DDD card. So I'll pull out the super rares right there. Do a recap. Last time I forgot to do a recap. A lot of you guys got pissed off. What can you do? Nice Gyno Wrestler, Pankatrops, Folgo Justice for Hire, and Gravekeeper card. I'm excited for the Gravekeepers in here. I didn't get around to making the Gravekeeper deck last time. This time I certainly will. Could you move the camera down, please? Thanks. We've got Danger Mothman. And another Pankatrops. I think that's like a 50 cent to a $1 common, which is pretty good for a common. Really no complaints. This set has a lot of good stuff. We've got Neo-Space Connector, which is a really good card for Neo-spacians, but it's already being abused for a bunch of other stuff. Isolde. This card, by the way, is a 1-card Isolde. So far we've got 2 Isoldes and no Summon Sorceresses, but I know we'll get probably whatever a reasonable amount of Summon and Sorceresses out of this thing is. Dino World Wrestling. Extra Foolish Burial again. Token Collector. Pretty cool hand trap. I'm surprised it's not more used, but I guess, you know, not as many token-based decks. Ooh! Danger Tsukinoko. Which is a pretty good pull there. I think that's like, at the time of this video being recorded, I think it's like $35, $40. Definitely no complaints there. Alright, we've got Galaxy Brave, Mystic Hulder, Fright for Patchwork, which is like almost like a Pot of Greed for that archetype. Basically searches 2 cards. That's like pre-prep, but for Fight First. Pretty good card. Definitely a must-have. We've got Prank Kids Roxy's. And Summon Sorceress. Again, another card that was $25 just a week ago. Probably going to get hit on the next ban list, but I mean, what difference does it make? You know, it's a pretty cheap card. It's like $4 now that it's gotten reprinted in here, and you can buy one of these special editions for $10 and get one. Ooh, Some Summon Summoner. Right there. It's our super. And let's see what we got here. We got Crusadia, Orcust, and Danger Response Team. I don't even know if Danger's even bothered to use that card. It looks really cool. All the Dangers have awesome artworks, but like some are just not very good. Thunder Dragon Duo. Thunder Dragon Duo. I think this is one of the only cards that they don't use. Not entirely sure why. Probably has some subpar effect. Neo-Space Connector. And Summon Sorceress again. Honestly, the promos for this set are like so good. Even though, like I said, all of them are probably going to get hit on the ban list eventually. I mean, not really Neo-Space Connector, because that one is Herald of the Abyss. Great removal card. Yeah, Neo-Space Connector is not going to get hit because it's Legacy, and Legacy usually doesn't get hit. I think isolde and Summon Sorceress will definitely get hit before Neo-Space Connector does. We've got, ooh, what is this? Morgana, which is the, what are they called again? Noble Knight hand trap, which is pretty cool. Looking forward to that. Which Noble Knights, I think, have actually been able to top some events recently. And Mystic Hunter. Holder. Again, I just misread it twice. What can you do? I don't think we've pulled much Necro Valley or, what's it called, stuff in here. Necro Valley or, I mean, Gravekeeper stuff. We got Summon Sorceress and Prank Kids Roxy's. We haven't pulled a lot of Gravekeeper stuff in here, but it really has like changed the archetype. It's really good for what it's done for the archetype. Second Expedition into Danger, because it gave them like a Searcher, and it gave them a new boss monster, which they lacked before. It gave them a card that summons out of the graveyard. Ooh, Thunder Dragon Fusion. Nice. There's some Galaxy cards. Galaxies, again, another deck that's really cool. It's a little bit on the more expensive side, unfortunately, because of Galaxy Soldiers, but still an awesome deck. Fulgo, Justice for Hire. And Orcust. And that's the one I was talking about, Gravekeeper Spiritualist. It's a pretty good card, too. It lets you fusion summon using your hand, and doesn't even require you to use Polymerization, Neo-Space Connector, and Isolde. Yeah, that card's going to be idiotic. The Neo-Space Connector. I mean, it's like, the card is so fair within the context of Neo-spacians, but as soon as you bring it out and you put it into like into these new dark decks, it just becomes stupid and creates all types of hand loops. And the problem is, a lot of people are already saying that Neo-Space Connector should be banned, but it just doesn't even make sense. It's not really the problem card. Danger Mothman. Because Neo-Space Connector within Neo-spacians does nothing. Because it solves the problem that Neo-spacians have had since their inception, and that's that they just have a difficult time getting monsters on the field. Like, Neo-spacians as a deck really aren't that bad. All of their boss monsters are really good. In general, a lot of their cards are really, really broken. Their big issue is always just getting a monster out on the field. That was always their problem. Like, Aqua Dolphin and both Aqua Dolphin and Neo-Spacian Gramble have always been pretty good cards. It's just you could never get them out on the field at a reasonable rate, and that's always been the issue. Cyber's Clock Dragon, that's the cover card, and then that's the Gravekeeper Headsman. Another pretty good card. Lets you special summon out of the graveyard with Gravekeepers. Because, yeah, ignores Necro Valley's effect. Lets you special summon out of the graveyard. What was I talking about? The Neo-spacians, their problem was always that they just couldn't get monsters out on the field. They had really, really broken spell cards. Stuff like Space Gift. Space Gift's always been like a crazy card. Like, if you give Space Gift to any other archetype, and the effect of Space Gift, I think, is draw one card for every Neo-spacian on the field. Like, imagine giving a card like that to, like, even like a tier, like, 2 or 3 deck, like for example, Blue Eyes. Like, being able to draw for every Blue Eyes on the field. I mean, it'd just be broken. You know, you draw 4 cards every single turn. Because it's in the context of Neo-spacians and they're so difficult to bring out, there's no card that really summons them specifically to the field. They don't really have a reliable searcher. Neo-spacians have always been kind of... that's been their big problem, is that you just can't get them onto the field. Like, and then on top of that, when you do get them onto the field and you contact fusion them away, at the end of the turn, the fusion monster just returns back to the extra deck, which that sucks even more. But that's all changing now. I think Neo-spacians are actually going to be I don't want to say a tier 1 deck, but I think it'll actually be competitively viable, kind of like Cyber Dragons are, where they're not like incredible, they're not winning like every single event, but you know, they're here and there. They might get a top, they might sneak into a regional or something, they might sneak into like a top 32. So I think that's definitely going to be interesting. Let me see anything here. Token collector. We've pulled a lot of that freaking Folgo Justice of Fur Hire. He's the only Fur Hire in this entire set. I think we've only pulled one secret rare so far. It's been a good secret rare, so I can't really say anything bad about it. Summon Sorcerers and Prank Kids. But like I said, one secret rare so far. It sure beats pulling one of like the $3 secret rares, like the little witch, whatever her name is. Not the little fairy, the Condemned Maiden or something. Thunder Dragon Duo, the most useless Thunder Dragon. And we haven't pulled any of the good ultra rares too. That's concerning. Let's see. Salamandric card, Herald of the Abyss, very good staple card. Not staple card, but like a good card to have just in your toolbox. Helps get around boss monsters. Whether or not it's a side deck card, that's good, I don't know. But Incantation, Galaxy Eyes, Soul Flare Dragon. It's their new Link monster. Pretty nice. And we have one last special edition here. We've pulled one secret so far. It's been a very good secret, so I have no complaints. And probably, even if I don't pull another secret, I'll be fine with it. But Summon Sorceress in the Prank Kids card. But the secret that we pulled was absolutely phenomenal. It'd be awesome if we got another one, but like I said, it's whatever if we don't. Summoner. Pull that guy out. And two more packs. Two final packs here. I might, like I said, upload a lot more Soul Fusion, because I actually got more of these special editions. I don't know. I might upload them. I might not. I don't know. But we'll see. We've got... what is that? Galatia. The Orchest Automation. And another token collector. Another card you want to keep in your toolbox. You don't know when there will be like a really good like token generating card in the meta other than Scapegoat. Last pack, by the way. We've got Thunder Dragon Fusion. There. And that's it. So, quick recap, because every single time people get pissed off that I forget to recap. We've got... These are all of the super rares, ultra rares, and single secret rare that we pulled. There you go. There's our secret rare, Tsukinoko. And really, there's a lot of good super rares and stuff in this set, so I'm not really concerned. This is really what we're excited about here. This is why we bought a special edition and not a... whatever it's called. Let's see how many of each we got. We got 2 Summon Sorcerers so far. Let me just sort these out. I don't want to cut this video and have to edit it. I want to have one long running video. Count exactly how many of each we pulled out of this magical box. Again, this doesn't mean anything. You might get more, you might get less. This doesn't mean anything about the ratios. We got 4 Neo-space connectors, 4 Isoldes, 6 Prank Kid Roxies, and 6 Summon Sorceresses. That doesn't mean anything. You might get completely opposite ratios. You might get 5 of each and 5 of each. It really doesn't matter. Because to be honest with you, these 2 cards are worth $4, and these 2 cards are worth about $2. So it doesn't really matter. So that's it. That's everything I pulled. You can see all the debris here. Thanks for watching. If you would like to see more stuff like this, let me know. And always subscribe.